kind of a long story.
And guess who deduced said long story? The one and only Duck Detective.
Read the room.
This is how everything went down.
Hello, coffee cake. Welcome to my cozy, crazy, convicting, and cringy cafe. I'm Mocha, medium roast, barista, and host, and at Cafe Mocha, every ounce of our caffeinated ideas will brew up a latte fun with you all. Hopefully at least two. Here's a keychain for the service room key. Oh, that's awesome. 2 letters, different handwriting. Really? Yeah, that is different. Dear Ingrid, I know I haven't been there for you and the kids recently, but things are looking up. I would love to take you to a romantic getaway to Hollandaise. Love, Manfred. Demands. Oh, he has demand. Oh, is he bribing, blackmailing him? Employee of the month, TV in my room. Keep quiet about the thing. Do all these things, nothing will happen to you. Yes, blackmail. Employee of the month.
Awful lot of security. Wait. Here, the key for this?
Yes, but wait, could we look at the employee of the month thing first? We're not gonna close that? Okay. Let's look, let me look at the, yeah. Ooh, Rufus, it's not looking up for you. It's not looking up. No. He had the note. That means he was keeping the note. But it was requesting about, I want to be employee of the month, a TV in my room. And then he was saying something about how things are, Manfred was saying things about how things are looking up. As if he was the one that was going behind the salami thing. Enough to get a romantic dinner, huh? Oh, snippy snap.
Let's see.
What are you doing?
Minding my business.
Secret detective business.
Why is she on me, y'all? See, she's suspicious again.
The electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere. I definitely felt that I wasn't supposed to be here.
But I am.
What's he keeping in all these boxes?
Salami. Servers' rooms are usually chilled for the electronics.
I don't think it's meant to do this.
Whose office is down here? Oh my. Look exhausted. I do feel this way. The realistic graphics. Breadcrumbs. Shame. It was a rough night. It was a rough night. Aw.
Has that been there the whole day?
It has. And no one said a thing. So who's just the person who was doing, he wants a TV in his room and he got it.
Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
That's a shame, to be honest. Who's living here? Beer Bus 100 Schmarks voucher. New unused 100 Schmarks voucher now selling for 80 Schmark. Easy. Oh, he's selling vouchers. Camera, bus, CCTV. How to delete as a history. Dad, this is not Google. Who's he sending this to? Lisa. It's Lisa. So they're taking the voucher and they're selling it. Wow.
What's up with these Bear Bus vouchers on eBay?
Okay. The Salami Bandit blackmailed Manfred to make him stay quiet about the I still don't know how to put these things together, to be honest.
What are you doing in there?
Oh.
Snooping around, are we? That room is strictly off limits.
Wow.
I even put up posters.
This is
You,
for important detective work.
Huh?
Rufus, you looking suspicious? I can't question him anymore.
Sophie got
I
kidnapped.
feel like I put that in there a few times,
There
but
must
okay.
be more to this.
Unfortunately, there is more. Holy moly.
So this is what Rufus and Margaret were doing with the vouchers. It might be illegal, but this wasn't what I was here for. I needed to catch the Salami Bandit.
We're
I
trying.
quickly needed to find out where Sophie was being
There's
kept.
so much illegal activity
I
going
also
on.
couldn't let the Salami Bandit get away with this. It was finally time to find out who was behind everything.
Holy moly. Under a bus, that's crazy.
Oh my God! That's where she is being kept! It's important I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing. I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them.
Oh, is that why the picture here was the bus? I don't see her in there, though. Well, this game is harder than I thought, y'all. Let me see. So I know this is Rufus over here, right? So Rufus and Manfred's, excuse me, handwriting is different. Almost suspicious.
Manfred is the salami bandit. That makes a lot of
Holy
sense.
moly.
Ironic that his handwritten note meant to frame Fredersen ended up incriminating Manfred instead.
Backfired.
Something was missing here.
Oh gosh, is it really?
Who else was involved with this?
Probably Laura, because he wanted to
I
really...
had collected everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
Back to the notebook. I get it. I'm on it, y'all.
Salami Bandit wasn't working alone.
On it.
It made sense for the bus driver to be involved.
Uh-huh. I'm on it. So I'm gonna need someone who can convince Boris into helping. It was the other way around.
I couldn't believe Sophie managed to talk Boris into this.
Wow.
Aha!
I'm thinking Boris influenced
I had
her.
it all figured out now.
Wow.
It was time that I confront the culprits.
GG.
But first,
Long GG.
I had to free Sophie.
Oh,
Sophie! What happened?
Wow.
what's going on out here?
Wow.
Why is everyone yelling?
Wow.
This looks dramatic. It's kind of a long story.
And guess who deduced said long story? The one and only Duck Detective.
Read the room.
This is how everything went down. The Bretzel Bearbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result.
That's right. That's why you didn't have the
Manfred,
party.
worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed
Which
into
is
a
why he
corner.
said he was looking up. Yep.
This is when he became the Salami Bandit. He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly. The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then, Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus.
Wow.
This is why the buses always had a huge delay.
Ooh, that makes so much sense
It
now.
wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan.
Wow.
Everything was going well until the Duck Detective,
Womp, womp, womp.
that's me, infiltrated the office.
Yes.
Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered.
Wow.
In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage
Also explains why he
compartment
was
of
just
one of
hanging
the
out
buses.
over there.
And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch.
What?
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling. Who should get arrested for their crimes? Manfred was the mastermind behind everything.
He was.
Should Manfred get arrested?
You're giving me the option? Bro, yeah, I think they all should get arrested.
He is the reason this all started in the first place.
Yeah.
Of course he should be arrested. What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested?
Yes, it was her own willing and choosing. Though she probably felt like she would have been retaliated against because that's her boss. So I don't know. Because I feel like the manager like forced her to do it. I'm gonna say no.
Manfred clearly was the one who gave the instructions. Sophie was naive to follow along, but I don't believe she is truly liable. Boris was at the end of the chain. Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested?
Well, darn. I mean, remembering the story, did Manfred tell Boris to do it? Or did he tell her to do it first, and then she persuaded Boris? Can I look at my notes? 'Cause I think she convinced Boris. And if she convinced Boris, then I guess I'm gonna say no. Because if she doesn't get arrested and Boris gets arrested, that's not fair.
He didn't even realize what was happening.
He did, though.
I don't think this is a basis for... All right, I've made up my mind.
I probably should have said they all got arrested, to be honest.
I will report to this... Manfred!
Yes.
And I do it again! Anything to secure my family's well-being.
And I'll do it
I'm
again.
not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts? If anyone actually worked in this office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place.
Hey! I work!
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions. How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours? And while we're at it, Rufus, how dare you embezzle money from the company and then threaten me?
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation.
Oh boy.
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
Well, could be actually.
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
Wow.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Detective.
Yay!
You're just as cool as I imagined.
Not now, Fedderson.
Solve the mystery of the secret salami. Yeah, I buffed it a few times though.
The truth. The truth is an ugly mistress. But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
Love it. Oh, really? Okay. 98%. 64, 69. See, because afterwards you kind of start to think like, wait, were they really wrong? Wow. We finally did it. I thought it was gonna take a whole nother stream. Wow. Man, let me say, I don't think I'm cut to be a detective, actually.
Oh, crap. I completely forgot to collect my payment from Laura.
What? We need to get paid.
Everybody already went home. How am I going to pay for the bus?
Oh, we that broke? I feel you, though.
Guess I'm walking home.
In the rain? In the rain. Oh, Freddy.
Ahem. Need a ride? I just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
Sure. It's gonna ask me a
Oh,
million
thank
questions about detectives
Come
on the way
on,
back.
it'll be fun. Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
I really don't.
Please?
Yeah, fine.
And now that I'm thinking, actually, for him to get Freddy out, if Freddy's making more than Laura, that means
Great.
he would be getting
Now
out
I
a good
finally
salary.
have time to tell you
help with
all
the
about my
budget
ideas
cuts.
for your social media.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No.
And imagine, we can team up.
Absolutely not.
I would love to see him in the
And
second
I
game.
can be your sidekick.
I would love to see him as a sidekick. DN. We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Nice weather for the ducks, at least. Right. Oh, wow. This is good. This is such a great game. Clap it up to Happy Broccoli. Excellent. Excellent game. Why does it say continue? Excellent game.